March 27th. Today's July 1st. Hey everyone. So, this is my peppers, onions, garlic, and pineapple ferment that I started in March, and exactly March 27th, and today is July 1st, so it's been a little over 3 months. We are going to see how this comes out. So I just washed everything out, nice hot soapy water. We're actually going to pour all this in. I do this, you can just dump all this in a blender and blend it, and however thick it is, it is. I like to add the liquid, like I said before, a little at a time to make sure I like the thickness. Now, I don't know if you can see that. There's actually some floaty on there. Now, the thing to watch for is things that are hairy. You don't want anything growing in there. As long as you don't have mold in there, you're just fine. That little bit of stuff that is floating in there is fine. And actually, it could make a film over the whole top. And that's called cam yeast. And that's just fine. You don't have to take that out. You don't have to do anything with that. That's not going to hurt anything. So what we're going to do... Oh, it smells so good. Just the onions and the garlic. I want to get my glass weight out of there and not drop it. You can see there's some cam yeast on my weight, again, which is fine. I want to knock my camera over. So I'm basically just going to pour the liquid out. This stuff will go right into the blender. And we'll do the same with the next one. Wow, that just filled the room with that smell. It smells really good. You can see you get a good picture of the cam yeast in there. And we'll get that all in the blender. Hopefully that's not too much at one time. I got a pepper in here. Take that pepper out. We're going to put that over there. Bring this over. Now I know I'm going to need some of the liquid, so I'm just going to pour some of it in. It's probably going to use most of it, if not all of it. But I'll pour some in there. We'll give this a blast, try to liquefy it, and we will see what happens. I'll probably kill the sound on this because you probably don't want to hear the blender going. Well, that was interesting. The blender started spinning around. That made quite the mess. Let me clean this up here a little bit. All right, we got that cleaned up. So let's try this again. Maybe it was just a little too thick the first time around. And it is way thicker than I want it, so. Add some more of that in there. We'll try this again. All right, let's see. Get a spoon, check thickness. Okay, that's a decent runny sauce. Not too bad. You can't even see that. Let me move this up a little bit. There we go. We'll check that. Well, I gotta put you up a little higher. That should do it. So that's a good liquidy sauce, which is what I wanted. I wanted it a little bit thinner than the other two I had. It didn't take all the water. So now we're going to test it. This should be actually a little bit hotter spicy-wise than the last one because these peppers were a little bit more spicy. Definitely citrusy. There's actually really no heat whatsoever. That's interesting. Can definitely taste the pineapple. Had to wash my spoon because I want to take another taste. Don't want to double dip. Can definitely taste the pineapple. That's actually a pretty good sauce. I think I like that one better than my other sauce. Definitely pineapple taste. A little bit of garlic, not too much. But yeah, no spice whatsoever. Which is odd because these were my apple crisp peppers. And they had more spice than the other peppers I used, which were the Tangerine Dream. Maybe it's because I left it ferment for an extra month and it lost some of the heat. But yeah, there's really no heat at all to this. So that's very interesting. But it tastes really good. So yeah, I like it. So I'm actually gonna heat this before I put it in bottles. So this is fermented. So it's lacto-fermentation, which is saltwater fermentation. So what happens is you have a lot of good probiotics in there. Now when you heat it, so those are still alive in here. And even when you put it in the refrigerator, they're still alive. They just don't continue to ferment very fast. If you heat it, it kills all the good biotics in there, or bacteria in there. So it no longer will ferment, and it's not as good health wise. I'm not gonna heat the whole thing. I'm gonna heat enough to fill a couple bottles, and the rest of it I'm just gonna bottle plain. So what I'll do is I'll portion it out into bottles first. Then the bottles that I'm gonna heat, I'll dump out into a pan and heat it, and then put it back in. So I'll bring you back when I got it all done, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done and bottled up. Okay, so we're all cleaned up. That's what we got. 7 bottles. We actually got 8. 7 full ones and 1 partial. So that's not too bad for 2 quart jars of fermented peppers. All right, that's it for this one. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, click that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Until next time, grow something. See ya.